what should the debt coverage ratio be? Now, folks, the reason why I brought this up is because I actually had a student that asked me this, like, how do I price the property so the debt coverage ratio works? Well, that I suppose you could do it that way, but you really need to understand a little bit better how the debt coverage ratio works before we get started. You all know I call it my sleep number. I got a lot of people poking fun at me at that, but I think that works best because you better have a good debt coverage ratio number, DCR, to help you sleep at night. If you go out there with a 1.2, like the banks allow you to, like certain gurus recommend, you don't sleep well at night. I'll guarantee you that. Personal experience. The debt coverage ratio changes based upon the quality of the asset. That's why it's a dynamic number. You cannot, I know banks say 1.2 when you get the loan. No, it depends upon the quality of the asset. That's my rule. The bank's rule is 1.2. My rule is no. I'm not going to buy a C-class property for a 1.2 debt coverage ratio. Folks, I've done it before. I had trouble sleeping. Nice. And so understand what this dynamic number is based upon. Nice properties have nice tenants who pay on time. My Class A tenants, I'd have one late payment a month. It's always the same woman. Nice properties have nice payments with tenants who pay on time, so we go with a lower debt coverage ratio. All right? Tougher properties have tougher tenants who don't pay on time. They'll skip in the middle of the night and leave you holding the bag. Therefore, you need a higher debt coverage ratio, like 1.6% is typically where I would start looking at solid C-class properties. All right, so that's how you need to look at it. And then finally, guys, banks don't care. They don't care. They'll give you the loan at 1.2. You know why? It's their collateral. If you can't make it work, they'll just take your property. So don't put yourself in a position where you're that tight on the debt coverage ratio. Figure out the right, look at the type of property that it is, assume the right type of debt coverage ratio, and then price the deal accordingly.